That's what I was just wanting to remind you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No problem.
For those of you that are joining us with the show already in progress, this is kind of like for those of you that are like rich and got HBO and stuff. When you get to the movie and it's already like half over, but you go ahead and still watch it. I forgot to hit record. My bad. But anyway, we're looking at 0.025 on the negative chart. So we're here. You see my mouse or no? Damn sure not very good. We're looking for 0.025. That occurs at 1.96. 0.025.
Why is it 0.025? I'm confused about that.
Okay, great question. Why is it 0.025? Let's take a look. So the inside part is 0.95.
Right.
So if the inside is 0.95, right, then the outside here has to be whatever's left over. Right. So what's left over? Well, we have 100%. We've used up 95%. So 5% is left over. When we take that 5%, we cannot put 5% and 5% because if we do 5% here and 5% here, then what I get is 5% plus 95% is 100%, plus 5% is 105%. Now, I don't care what your youth league coach told you, Ashley. There ain't no 105%. There ain't no 110%, ain't no 120%. All right. Savannah just dipped. That's all right, Savannah. I still love you. So we take the 5%, we cut it in half, and that's where the 0.025 comes from.
But cutting it in half wouldn't that be 2.5?
It's 2.5%. But remember, to convert from a percentage to a decimal, you got to move it 2 places to the left.
So then wouldn't it be? Oh, okay.
All right. You good? Ashley, you good, baby?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Man, it's good seeing you again. All right. So this is 1.96. All right. And again, that comes right off the chart. All right. So that comes right off the chart. I got to figure out how to circle. All right. Ooh. All right. So, oh look, it's all you got to do is just click on this thing. So 0.025 is here. 0.025 is here. So we go over to 1.9. We go to you go up to 0.06, and that's how you do it. Okay. All right. So now, from there, part B. Part B is P hat minus E is less than P, which is less than P hat plus E, where E is equal to Z times the square root P hat Q hat over N. All right. Now, part C. What is 34 divided by 42? What is 34 divided by 42? Let's get to the calculator. Let's bring up the calculator. All right. So we got 34 divided by 42. All right. Is 0.81. So we got 0.81 minus 1.96 times the square root of 0.81 times 0.19 divided by 42, yes? Less than P, which is less than 0.81 plus 1.96 times the square root of 0.81 times 0.19. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm over here spazzing out and writing shit everywhere. And that's online. Lord have mercy. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, he cusses. Don't let your mama listen to it. Hey, can somebody type in and tell me? Can somebody type in? Oh, you're sweet. I ain't got corona. Don't even think that nonsense, y'all. I know in class. He over there spreading corona everywhere.
I sure was about to say that.
Listen, you know, back in the day, people sneeze, you'd be like, oh my God, bless you. That's so sweet. Now people sneeze, you're like, get the hell away from me. You've been in New York, haven't you? Anyway, hey, real quick, somebody say it or somebody type it. In fact, let's just say this. Somebody type it in for me. Where does the 0.19 come from? Like I write 0.81 minus 1.86 times 0.81 times 0.19. Where does the 0.19 come from?
Subtracting the 8.
Good job, Elijah. Good job, Casey. All
Yeah.
right. You can still type it in. I'll give you props. But it is the leftover part that is from the 81%. So if 81% of the people are you know, have a webcam, if 81% do, then 19%, that would be the remaining portion that does not. Okay. First person to type it in gets a very nice prize pack. In statistics, what do we call that 0.19? There's a name for it. What do we call it? And you can't say leftover. Q hat. Yes, we do call it Q hat, but that's not the name I'm looking for. This was back when we did probability. This was in chapter 4. Starts with a C. I got 25,619 points. Somebody can give me the answer.
I want to say continuity factor, but I don't think that's right.
Continuity factor was something else. 52136, Berta. It's called the complement. It's called the complement. I'll keep the points to myself. All right. Let's go ahead and type this in. You know, in class, I would do this in my head to try to like challenge myself. I'm getting really lazy right now, y'all. I ain't even lying. Now I'm just like, screw it. I'll just do it the way everybody else does. Just type it in. Square root 0.81 times. Oh, this one's not even that hard to do in your head. This one's actually pretty easy. 0.19 divided by 42. .691. Now, how do I redo it? Second, enter. Change the minus sign to a plus sign, right? All right, change the minus sign to a plus sign. And 0.929. All right. Hey, did I show y'all how I learned how to do this? Check this out. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's the greatest ever. And I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, stop it. Bam, how about that? Oh. Maybe he's not the greatest ever. How y'all like that? That's the kind of guy I am. So we're just going to go 0.691 and 0.929. Now, keep in mind that if this is 2 decimal places, we want to round this off to the nearest 3 decimal places. Okay? And that's why we're rounding out to the nearest third. If this was 1 decimal place, we would do 2 decimal places. If it was 4, we would do 5, so forth and so on. We good? All right. Part D. Part D. Part D. Part D says if we continue to take samples of size 42, we expect 95% of the sample proportions to be between 0.691 and 0.929. Like, I don't know if y'all feel this way, but I feel like my handwriting is greatly improved on the on writing on the tablet.
Sort of.
You know what, Briasia? Just say yes. Since and see, now you got me like all flustered. N times P hat and N times Q hat. I mean, look at that. That's just unbelievable. I mean, the hat almost looks like a frown. Greater than or equal to 5. The sample proportion. I ain't gonna lie, this little $35 pen was a pretty good investment. Proportion is normally distributed. When I was using my finger, it was too good. All right, questions on that? Questions? Thank you, Kaylee. Hey, Kaylee, what remind me again, Kaylee, what did you do? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if you're essential working or not. Because I feel like right now, are there definitions on this test? Savannah, no, there are no definitions on the test. All right, there are no definitions on the test. We're going to do a quick public chat survey. We're going to do a quick public chat survey. Briasia, I'm talking to you now. I know Casey ain't watched it because Casey ain't cool like that. Love you, Casey. Briasia, have you watched All American?
Yes.
Girl, that show is so good. Am I right? Casey, have you watched it? Casey, have you watched it or no? Yeah, see, I told you weren't cool like that. Casey, it's on Netflix. You got to watch that stuff. It is so good. Savannah, have you seen it?
I was gonna start it this week. A lot of people told me to watch it.
Oh my gosh, so good. That coach, he's the softest coach ever. That dude's softer. He's softer than Charmin. I'm telling you. Right? Like that coach is going to be the new Strowman spokesperson. Be soft like me. All right. So, like, I ain't lying. Like, my wife and I, we having like date night every night on the couch, like just watching different Netflix things. And All Americans over, so I don't know where our next one's going to be. She put on some dumbass show the other day, but I fell asleep. I was like, no, I ain't watching that. So if you haven't watched All American, you got some free times on your hand this month. I highly recommend that. Yeah, Samaya knows the deal. And great. Oh, it was? Awesome sauce. But y'all know I'm telling the truth that the dude's soft. Dude is real. So, I mean, spoiler alert, dude's soft. But here's the question. In the last 2 weeks you've been off, how many movies have you watched at home? Like, give me a number. I need numbers here. Right now, we're looking for people to type. Elijah's lost count. Holy crap, that's a lot. We got 1, we got 4, we got more than 5. What does more than 5 mean, Ian? More than 5 is not a number for me to type, damn it. We got 1, we got 4. We got 5, we got 0, we got 8, we got 8 or 0. We got 4. Did somebody put 12? We're going to go 12. Everybody else is not doing shit at home. Like, I know you asses. Thank you, Kaylee. Give me something, Kaylee. Kaylee? Frozen 2, any of those? Tell the truth. You've seen 9. All right. So here's my question. I need to find the mean and the standard deviation. Now, generally, we don't find sigma, we find S. So, but for the purposes of this problem, I'm going to find sigma. Who remembers? Can somebody tell me, again, monitoring? Damn, Casey just showed up with 10.
My chat box is so slow.
You're what?
My chat box is slow. It doesn't let me type.
Oh.
That's why I'm myself.
All right. How do I find the mean and standard deviation? Anybody remember? Again, I'm monitoring the chat. I'm looking for somebody to tell me what they remember. How would I find the mean? If you want to say it, just say it. Hey, Briasia, you're asking, just say it. Everybody can hear you.
Add all and then divide by however many numbers there are for the mean.
So you would add them all up and then divide by the total number that there are, right?
Yes.
What do you got, Elijah? Give me 1 second. Elijah was saying is same as okay. So how do you do it? Who remembers that we can go to the calculator? And where do we go on the calculator?
I think it's statistics or stats.
Where do you go?
Stats.
Scott, go ahead, Ian. Keep going. That, then what?
Edit.
Wait.
That, edit. How do I get rid of these numbers? Who remembers?
Then hit clear.
Go to the top, press clear, and hit enter. Which should you never press? 25,000 points, the first person who types it in. If I go to the top, what button do I never press?
Delete.
Ah. Anna wins. Chanley gets extra credit because she spelled the whole word out.
Oh my gosh.
So here we go. Let's type those numbers in. 1, 4, 5, 0. Oh, shit. Shoot.
That, oh, God.
Do what? Great. Stat. Edit. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, did I lose y'all? Everybody still there?
Yes.
Stat, count, one variable statistics, yeah? All right. Casey, don't be jealous. Where did Casey go? All right. So we're going to say that the mean is 5.3. We're going to say sigma is 4.1. All right. That's these two numbers. Now we're going to say n. Oh, I can't get rid of that. We're going to say n is equal to 40. All right. Now, I'm going to take the 25,000 points that I just gave Chanley, and I'm going to give them to anybody who can tell me why I want to switch from 10 to 40. I'm not doing it because 40 is my favorite number. Why would I want to switch from 10 to 40?
Oh,
For the Chevy Chase theorem?
Who?
No, I don't
No,
know.
say it again. What did you say?
The Chevy Chase theorem?
Nah, not quite. That's what I thought you said. It is not Chebyshev theorem. But you are beating the hell out of it.
Limit theorem. Central limit theorem.
Central limit theorem. Central limit theorem says that when n is greater than 30, sorry, Elijah, you gotta be quicker, man. Get yourself a microphone. Central limit theorem says if n is greater than 30, that the sample means will be normally distributed. So that's why I want to switch from being 10 to being 40. I'm going to show you how to handle it if n is 10. That's another discussion. By the way, this question is on test 4, not test 3. Okay, this is on test 4, not test 3. So you ain't got to worry about it. But we're going to go ahead and we're moving this. We're keeping this can, kicking it down the road. Okay. So I want to use this information right here. I want to use this information right here to construct a 95%. You know what? Just kidding. A 98% confidence interval for the mean. Okay. So what we have is that in a sample of 40 people, The mean was 5.3. The standard deviation was 4.1. And we're doing a 98% confidence interval. Okay. Part A is still going to be to draw this picture, yes? So this is 0.98. How much is the area on the ends? Looking for a response. Looking for a response. Come on, Elijah. There you go, baby.
101.
0.01. It is 0.01. All right, Elijah, you get 35,000 points. All right. Anybody without going to the chart can give me this number. We've used it a couple times.
2.33.
2.33. If you have memorized 2.33, welcome to Nerdville. You're officially one of us now. Christian, did you look it up or did you know it? Or did you just say 2.33 because Kaylee said it?
He looked it up.
No, I believe him. I believe him. All right. Formula is going to be slightly different than the formula you had last time. All right. Formula is slightly different than what you had last time. The formula is x bar minus e is less than mu, which is less than x bar plus e, where e is equal to z times sigma over the square root of n. All right. So that's part B. Part B is write down the formula. Now, again, just want to bring you to this chart. Just want to bring you to this chart. Not that chart. Where did the other chart go? Just want to bring you to this chart. If you look on this little formula sheet thing, you'll see that formula written right here. Okay. You'll see that formula written right here. Oh, shoot. Oh. 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 Let me go back to this one. And this is if sigma's known. Now, for me, first of all, I don't ever deal with the alpha over 2. So everywhere you see this alpha over 2 nonsense, you can just get rid of that dumb thing. Okay? So I don't deal with the alpha over 2. The alpha over 2 is simply what we instinctively do already, which is take that remaining piece, that 0.02 that's on the outside, and we cut that in half. This is alpha over 2. All right, so that's all that is. Don't freak out about that. Okay, but that's the formula sheet. All right, and feel free for your test to use that pull out. Okay, and I know it's being recorded, and I know I just said it, but feel free to use it. Print it out if you want to. Feel free to use it, and you can use that. All right, because you need all the charts anyway, and I want you to have a good copy of the charts. All right, so part C, we got 5.3 minus 2.33 times 4.1 over the square root of 40 is less than mu, which is less than, can I just put ... I'm monitoring the public chart, the public thing. Is that okay? I wonder why it's echoing. Still? If I write it as 5.3 minus 2.33 times 4.1 over the square root of 40 is less than mu, which is less than, can I just put the ... and tell you to do the same thing, but switch it to a plus sign? That's the question. Is it still echoing or no? Okay. All right. Let me do it this way. 5.3 minus 2.33 times 4.1 over the square root of 40 is less than mu, which is less than 5.3 plus 2.33 times 4.1 over the square root of 40. There. Now we did it. All right. So now go to your calculator and let's type this in. We have 5.3 minus 2.33 times 4.1 divided by square root 40. No, he did not. I know I didn't put a negative sign. All right. So the left side is 3.79. Second enter. Change the minus sign to a plus sign. 6.81. All right. All right. So that's part C. We good? Any questions on part C? That's part C. All right. Now, for $495,628, that'll be payable in 25-cent increments every year for the rest of your life. Who can interpret it? Antonio, how you doing, baby? You good? Antonio. Antonio got his mic muted, and then I think Antonio might have gone and gotten lunch. He's still here.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
Okay, I think I can interpret
Thank
it.
you.
I know everyone's typing. I'm sorry, y'all.
All right, go ahead, Ashley.
If we can,
Ashley's gonna knock this out. Everybody else is going like this. I should have not have cheated on that little type test I had. Ashley, go ahead.
Take samples of size 40. We expect 98% of the sample portion to be between 3.79 and 6.81.
Did you see what Anna just typed?
Yeah, I agree.
I screenshot that and put it on there, except I don't know how to do that. No, watch this. I do know how to do it. All right. We're going to go right here. No, screw it. Let me just type it in there. All right. So part D, I agree with Ashley. And I agree with Anna and everybody else who said it at home. I just couldn't hear you. If we continue to take samples of size 40, we expect 98% of the sample means to be between this and this. Fair enough? Part E, what are your assumptions? Since n is greater than 30, the sample mean is normally distributed. All right, the sample mean is normally distributed. All right. All right, let's real quick.
Professor Dry, I have a question.
Yeah, baby.
Where does that 40 come from again? You said you replaced it with the 10. Is that correct?
I replaced the 10 with the 40, yes. And I did that only because I wanted the n to be bigger than 30.
Okay.
What about the
All right.
30? The
Uh-huh.
30 that you said, since n is greater than 30, where did that come from?
Where did the 30 come from? Good question. The 30 came from the central limit theorem. The central limit theorem says that if n is bigger than 30, the sample mean is normally distributed.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. That was in section 6.4 or 6.5. I don't remember what section it is. I want to say it's 6.4. All right. All right. So let's do this. We're going to construct a new problem. We're gonna sample cars at Chick-fil-A. I understand yesterday that at Chick-fil-A, the line for the drive-thru was wrapped around twice. Yo, I know that's God's chicken and everything, but it is not worth. It's not worth being wrapped around twice trying to get to it. Right? Like, I mean, Popeyes has a chicken sandwich too, and you can go there and you might wait the same amount of time, but at least you won't be wrapped around the building twice. But we're going to sample 35 cars, and we're going to find the wait time. So the average wait time from pulling up to getting your food, we're going to find the average wait time is 18 minutes. And the standard deviation is 5 minutes. Construct a 95% confidence interval for the mean. All right. Very similar to what we just did. Going to give everybody, it's 11:37. We're going to take 5 minutes. We're going to take 5 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So part A, again, we're drawing this picture. This is 0.95. This is 0.025. When I look that up, it's 1.96. Part B is write down the formula. X bar minus E is less than mu, which is less than X bar plus E, where E is equal to Z times sigma over the square root of N. All right. Tuesday next week, we'll do T-scores, where M won't be bigger than 30, but we'll do that next week. Part C. Part C is 18 minus 1.96 times 5 over the square root of 35 is less than mu, which is less than 18 plus 1.96 times 5 over the square root of 35. So again, going straight to our calculator. We have 18 minus 1.96 times 5 divided by square root of 35. And then second enter, change the minus sign to a plus. Change the minus sign to a plus. So 16.34, so 16.3, 19.7. 16.3, 19.7. Any questions on that? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. Do I need to write D out? I mean, D is the same as this one, just change the numbers to 95 and 35 and write down those numbers. All right. And then, so here's what I'm going to do. If we continue ... All right. Give me 1 second. Stephen, please hold. And then part E is since N is greater than 30, the sample mean is normally distributed. Just give me 1 second, bud. I'm finishing the class. Hold on. So there you go. That is that. Just a reminder that I'm going to work on getting a practice exam for you guys onto assignments. It's not going to count as a grade. It's just going to be a practice assignment. So I might call it practice quiz or something like that, just so you can see what it looks like and so you can kind of practice. I'm opening up test 3 on Friday. So test 3 will be open from Friday to Sunday. It opens Friday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll be open until Sunday around, Sunday midnight. It will close on Monday. So you'll have 75 minutes to complete the test. I'll be online Friday. Check your email for a link to the online help session on Friday. Okay. Any questions before I end the thingy? All right. With that being said, we're out of time. We'll try to be better next time. Until then, take care of yourself and each other. Y'all have a blessed day.